All right, we are back for another day of building GPTs. I have a specific idea today, and I don't want to spend too much time talking about it beforehand because it's going to take a little bit of time, I think. But basically, all it is I have the transcripts of all the videos I've had so far. I want to create a GPT that specifically will write a blog post for them based on the transcript. So let's get into it like usual. We'll start with configure. I want to build a GPT that takes in a transcript from a video that has timestamps every 15 seconds, and I want the GPT to take in that transcript and then write a blog post that is between 500 and 1,000 words long. Let's see where that gets us. So generally we do this every single week or every single day, but we use this create feature to kind of show you how that gives you a start, and then we'll go into configure. Sure. So it gives us auto-generated name, blog composer is what it picked for this one, and then it also gives us a generated logo, which is normally something that we want to add a little pizzazz to. So we see it's generating a profile picture now. It's going to take a minute. And it also generates these little boilerplate ones for people to test out. All right, logo comes in. It's got the word blog on it. It's pretty cool. It's actually very hard to get words to show up in AI generated images up until, the last few months, especially with DALL-E 3. Sure, let's just say yes. And then, so what I want to do is just go ahead and, actually I think I can just go blam. So let's take yesterday's. You can literally just pull a file in. You can see it will go here, and then we're going to submit it and see what happens. That's the way I'd like it to work. Is all I have to do is put in this document, and then it will write the blog. And it'll take a lot of work, but here we go. Let's give it a read. Take a lot of work. What I really want to do is read these. This is, I've probably talked about this before. In the realm is the number one way to tell if something's AI generated. Like, it always writes in the realm. Talks a lot about, we'll hit some of those things. So we're going to create rules for it that it can't use those words, and we're going to give it some tone, style, and voice things to actually make it write pretty well. But let's read this blog. It's called Revolutioning Improv with AI. Yes and app. Exploring the boundaries of AI and improv comedy. In the realm of artificial intelligence, the boundaries are constantly being pushed, and the recent developments of an AI-powered improv partner aptly named Yes and is no exception. See, this isn't bad. It reads like it's AI generated, the genesis of Yes. And the ninth day of an intriguing journey saw the creation. So the way it's talking about it, it's kind of in third person. I'd like it to be written as if I'm writing it. So that's one thing. Let's just start taking some notes. I have a text editor. Do not use the phrase. Is it in the realm? Yes. In the realm. Realm of. And let's say do not speak in third person. Speak as if the speaker of the transcript is the author of the article. The development process involved. And let's go ahead and say, because in all of my videos I kind of do the same thing, break down how it was built. Break it down how it was built, why it was built, and learnings during the build. At the end, provide a place to link to the GPT. The future, we got the future here. Yes, and represents a significant step in the integration of AI into the arts. While it can't replace the spontaneity of human touch, Live Performers offers a new tool for creativity and experimentation in improv comedy. In conclusion, But yada, yada, yada. As AI continues to evolve, its role in the arts promises to bring forth exciting and innovative collaborations. I don't not agree with that, but this is, a nice little short article. I like it, but let's go ahead and mess around a little bit. So let's change the description. Transforms writes a thoroughly why don't I just writes a thoroughly researched and it's not even the right word I want to look for. Let's see. Based on video transcripts, writes elegant articles. All you need to do is upload a video transcript. I think that's pretty good. So I do want to go in here and see, let's just go ahead and do the Namerator, which is one of the GPTs I built in the past. Articulate script. Let's see, Script Scribe. I'll take that. It's a nice little name. So the name of this for now will be Script Scribe. Let's just fucking keep it. Let's go ahead and go to Prompt Perfect, and let's try and make a logo. Create a simple icon logo for Script Scribe. Capture the essence of transforming video transcription. Use clean lines and simple colors. Let's just see what kind of logo we get. So the cool thing about Prompt Perfect, my main GPT, is that it takes this prompt and then it's going to send it to Prompt Perfect. It's going to optimize for context, detail, clarity, grammar, a bunch of things, and then it returns it to ChatGPT and it uses it. So the image it's creating is based off of this prompt, which is design a straightforward and easily recognizable logo for the brand Script Scribe, conveying the transformation of video transcripts into sophisticated articles. Let's see. So it does give recommended next prompts. I want to see if it's got any good taglines. This is all right. Not the best. Taglines, transforming talks into texts. I like that. From videos to visions. Ooh. Let's do this. Turn speech into story. Based on video transcripts. Bam, bam, bam. Let's go ahead and download this, and then we're going to go ahead and use it. Make a version of this logo with no human, without a human. Take the human out of this logo and generate a new version of this logo without a human. Let's see what happens there. Ooh, we threw a curveball. There we go. I don't mind the guys in it. It's just I'm getting a lot of logos that have guys in it, which it doesn't really speak to me. I'd rather have it cleaner. Like if that was just like a pin with a video, that might actually be a good way to ask it. We can ask it. If we don't get what we want from this, we'll just start a new chat. It'll, start with a blank slate. A lot of this context the model's still using. Ooh. I like this. It's a little confusing that it's on both sides, but make a version with just one logo. Let's see what happens there. How can I use this? So yeah, these choose a number to continue chats are like auto-generated next prompts, which is always fun. And sometimes you just randomly get a sweet headline. Creating logos has been one of the interesting things because it is really an iterative process. Like you need to be trying it a lot, making multiple logos, because it takes a little bit to get something that's up to snuff with what I want normally. Oh, daddy. That's a good one. It's funny it didn't output the updated prompt. You can do, what was the last updated prompt? Oh, there we go. Please create a revised version of the design that includes only a single logo. Provide a thorough and detailed response, ensuring precision and comprehensiveness. I like that logo a lot. Okay, there we go. Script Scribe logo. I like the description. And here we go. Let's dig into what they wrote, what the configure wrote for the instructions. So I'm just going to give these all their own new line, so it's a little bit easier to read. Cool. The GPT is designed to process transcripts from videos with timestamps every 15 seconds and convert them into engaging blog posts of 500 to of 750 words. Let's just be specific. I've kind of learned these ranges aren't that great. You're giving it something else to think of. Let's just be very specific. I also want to take out every mention of GPT. I've been doing this and actually thought about it recently more. And the LLM, like ChatGPT, when you ask it what a GPT is, actually thinks it's a generative pre-trained transformer, which is what all these models are built on top of. It actually doesn't have the context that GPT is this specific subset, the new product feature from OpenAI where you build GPTs. So let's just tell it, you process video transcripts from videos. I'm going to say, focus on extracting key points, maintaining the essence of the real content. Just well-written, coherent article. Understand context. Draw connections between different parts of the transcript and ensure the final article is good. Prioritize clarity and brevity. While transforming the video into a readable article. I mean, readable is a little bit into an article. Everything should be readable. You shouldn't have to, I mean, maybe that works, but let's just see what happens now. We got Script Scribe. Nope, I don't need that. I think I have, here we go. Let's go ahead and plug in the same one. And we should be able to at least scroll up a little bit once it's submitted. Or maybe not. All right, let's send it. There we go. So the last one was Revolutioning AI, Exploring the Boundaries of AI. Let's also see if it starts within the realm. That would be very funny if it does. It really loves saying in the realm. The creation. I like that. The journey of day 9. Unveiling an AI improv partner. Introducing Yes and. The 9th day in our series has brought to life an innovative tool. I like it. Well, we don't have any in the realm yet, so that's good. The art of improv comedy. Cool. I like it. This is good, and it's actually a little bit better structured. These are kind of just headers and big blocks of text. Now we're doing headers, and we have lists right here, which is great. I am not mad about that. I actually just had an idea. Create images, need resolution for each section. So there might actually be a way to use DALL-E to generate images for each section, like the art of improv comedy, introducing Yes and. That way it would be very cool to have those auto-generated, and then you could put in. So kind of the game plan here is I'll probably create a Beehive blog/newsletter that all of these can be put into. I can also, so it's just a different way for people to either find the content or engage with it. I can put the videos in those blog posts as well. It'll go on the internet, and then to anybody who signs up, it'll go directly to their email. Let's see. Tested various scenarios, showcasing its versatility. AI generated content like a scene atop the Eiffel Tower, revealing a long-held secret. Each scenario demonstrated the AI's ability to adapt, maintain coherence, and inject creativity. The future of AI in comedy. All right, cool. So I like it so far. One thing I want to do is say output in structured markdown. So I just want to see, the third time I've done that, what that will do. Because the way that ChatGPT outputs this text, when you copy it, it is in Markdown. And if you generally in the past on some of our GPTs have told it to use structured Markdown, it works pretty well. All right, we got in the realm again. Crafting and exploring the boundaries and the genesis of yes and. Let's see. Now this isn't that structured. Oh, it broke it. Let's give it one more chance. Otherwise, we'll just go in there and start editing some stuff. A big part of building with this stuff is iterative development. So trying things. If it breaks, trying again. You can kind of expect errors to show up. That's just the name of the game. This is all very new technology. The birth of an improv partner. All right. Now I like this. This is pretty decently structured. We've got headers. Love to see it. Character depth, incorporating user ratings. There we go. I like it. All right. Let's use some of these content things. Like, I want to just give it some rules. You process transcripts. Focus on. Please always follow these rules. How the app was built. All right, cool. Now I want to do one thing. Write this text in structured. Oh, Markdown. I'm just going to quickly get some structured Markdown for these, and I'll kind of show you what it looks like in the instructions. So not only will we be outputting structured Markdown, we will also be using it in the instructions as long as this doesn't time out. Love it. This actually didn't even use perfect. It kind of felt like it was a clear enough prompt, which is great. Final, provide a section for the GPT. Nice. The best practices. All right, so let's go here. Boom. I like it. All right, let's see what it looks like to do this now. Same text all over again. Boom, boom, boom. Ideally, we won't get any of this in the realm of yes, there it is. Avoid using the phrase in the realm of app insights. Love it. This transcript from day 9 documents the development of an AI-powered tool named Yes and. The speaker, an experienced improviser, outlines the process of configuring the GPT for this specific purpose. So even here, it thinks the GPT is actually just a generative pre-trained transformer. Key points, concept, cool. Would involve restructuring these points in the narrative podcast. So this actually didn't write the blog, which is funny. Here we go. Let's just say article. Where are we saying blog? I want to call it article just because blog can throw things off. Article sounds more well written, and trust me, you want to try and write as well as possible. So let's go ahead and we know what this markdown looks like. Goal, your goal. Turn a transcript into an article. You will receive a transcript and write a blog as... Right, I did it. I did what I said not to do. Write an article in the voice and perspective of the person from the video. Cool. Let's see if that helps. I'll put a little period here. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Here we go. Day 9. Let's go. This is actually the 10th GPT I'm building for the series in like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. A lot of GPTs. If you didn't watch the other ones, while that's all updating, we've got a shite ton of them. Oop, that is a new one we're playing around with. Yes and, Interview Ace, Car Curious, Idea Brew, Eric's List, Pin Posts, Namerator, Title Crafter. We've done just quite a good bit of them. The making of Yes and. It's passion, improvisation, experience. So great. Now it's writing from my perspective, which is great. It's a dynamic, unpredictable, and often hilarious form of comedy where performers create scenes on the spot based on audience suggestions. This form of comedy has been a launching pad for many famous comedians and actors. Inspired by this particular journey to merge my passion for improv with the burgeoning field of AI, resulting in a tool from Yes and. The unknown, the idea was to build an AI that could act as a scene partner in long-form improv. This meant the AI needed to start and end scenes, build on storylines, and interact. The process involved programming and creative problem solving. One of the first steps was instruct it to blah, 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 applicability. It's a new way to experience practice in improv, the essence of improv, conclusions. Development of Yes and represents a significant step in integrating AI into creative arts. I like this. I invite you to try Yes and. More than an app, it's a doorway. Whoa, what happens if we click here? OpenAI.com/GPT. Nice little hallucination of a link. I'm not going to give it a conversation starter. Write an article based on this script. Boom. So this is just a conversation starter. I don't know why I just looked at that, but there's some cool stuff in here. It looks pretty good. I want to see how she looks with a second one. Of course, I click that again. Let's go to day 8. And if I'm being fully honest, I think this is the interview prep one. It could be another GPT. The interview prep one, I think it's called Interview Ace, is where you basically put in a job description. There it is. And it helps assist you you put in a job description, it basically prepares you to interview for the job and gives you questions they'd ask you, and then questions you should ask them, and then tips on nailing the interview and things you can do. All right, let's take a look and see if we can find the word realm in there. Doesn't look like it. Love it. Oh, what happened? No, I was reading that. I'm going to pause while I redo this real quick. All right, sorry about that. Didn't, how fun it is to have to watch me regenerate and just watch it generate. This is the same one from day 8. It's interesting. So we have here creating interview prep GPT, my journey in app development. This one stylistically is quite different from the last one. It did not do structured markdown like we'd asked it to, so let's play around with that a little bit. Structured. Restructures in here. Let's just go ahead and say output clean structured, say structured and clean markdown. All right. Now let's see what it looks like with day 8 again. If I can figure out how to pull it in. Oh, something wrong happened. I'm going to go ahead and save this just in case. I'll just like slip it down here. Cool. Script Scribe. Interview Ace, a journey in creating interview prep. The birth of Interview Ace. My quest to innovate. I recently embarked on an exciting project, developing an interview preparation tool using GPT technology. The idea was simple yet powerful, to create a GPT that helped job seekers prepare for interviews by analyzing job descriptions. Okay. It is more structured, but I want to give it more structured detail. So let's try and get it to output in structured markdown, and then let's say use headers, lists, bullet points, whatever seems right. Something like that. And I also want to give it one other piece. Holy hair. I think I wrote this markdown wrong. Here we go. Write in structured markdown using headers, bulleted lists, numbered lists, bolded text, and italicized text. Boom. Let's do one more. If a paragraph, let's say this. When a paragraph is longer than 2 sentences, insert a line break. I didn't catch any of that. Longer than 2 sentences, insert a line break. All right, one more go. Let's see how this is going to go. Boom. All right, let's see. This is one of the things about creating AI that writes copy. It's not easy to get exactly what you want. I mean, for instance, that's 1, 2, 3 sentences there. It didn't do a line break. Configure the GPT was an iterative process. Initially, the GPT builder created basic instructions that run its capabilities. For testing, I refined fine-tuning and testing. That's funny because fine-tuning means something completely different sometimes. If you're fine-tuning, like the API. Here we go. Nice. Underscore the importance of clear objectives. I like this one. Now, it didn't do what I really wanted here. So I guess actually it did. What happens if I say after 1 sentence? It's one thing that is pretty interesting. If you are not thinking about how the model is actually looking at the things you say, like saying longer than 2 maybe means, oh, I'm looking for 3 sentence paragraphs, which is maybe true. Okay. Wow, it's really cruising. I feel like it might be using GPT 3.5 there. I'm going to put these article posts specifications at the end. So let's see what happens if we were to do that. I'm going to go here. I'm finally going to grab it right for the first time. Oh, lovely. Let's get it. So hopefully having that context at the end puts a little bit more focus on the things we want, like the length. There we go. The funny thing is, it's not using lists or bullet points. I have a interesting theory here. This is moving so fast that it might be they're putting me on GPT 3.5 Turbo instead of GPT-4. It's a weird thing to explain, but it's just different versions of the model. So I think if I save and publish, let's just keep it only me for right now. I don't think we need to go too loco crazy overboard. All right, let's see what happens now. If it is way more structured, then we may just be onto something. All you need to do, just upload a video as transcript. I think I can edit that description to be cleaner, but we will go back and do that. Sklibloop. Okay, not bad, not bad. Very long paragraph, though. Maybe I just need to edit the paragraph thing and say keep your paragraphs as short as possible. Because I think brevity is super important. If you can't tell by the fact that I shoot 30-minute videos every day. It's not exactly short, but it's the best way I have to do it, you know? This is what we're doing. I think it's fun. The logo conundrum. This is pretty good. Final thoughts. The creation of Interview Ace was a journey. Oop, I accidentally paused my video instead of pausing the chat. Let's go back into configure and do a little write paragraphs as concise and to the point as possible. See, as concise as, let's just say as to the point as possible. That might help us. Only me, publishing it to myself. Not the first time, not the last time. We will publish this. We'll make this public at the end of this video. The link will be down here. Hope if I do build this blog site, I will put the post down there, or the link to the blog down there. I might actually just use this to build a beehive. Yeah, maybe that could be my video for tomorrow. That could be interesting. So this isn't as structured as I would like, but there's one thing I would like to look up while we're here. I'm going to go back to Prompt Perfect. The F style of writing articles. So there is this style of writing articles where it's called the F style. Ooh, we got an error. The F style refers to a layout and structure that is thought to be more engaging and easier to read, particularly on the web. It's from eye tracking. Cool. Create a list of commands for an editor to take a written article and make it F-style. So hopefully what this does is just gives us a little list of like, write in this style. And then our article can be, I'll put it at the end and say, take the entire article, do not output that article, rewrite it in F style, which will be interesting. Into the F style. Nice, 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 nice. Like it, love it. Let's give it a tester. Testing it out. Once the article is written, edit it to be written in F style. and only output that version. Do that by following these rules. So there we go. Actually, let's just say act as an editor and rewrite it in the F style. Follow these specific. Only output that version. There we go. Let's take that out. Let's do a little close. Let's see what it looks like in here. Huh? Unpublished changes. So let's just go ahead and do a little. Boom. All right. Yeah. There's one thing I might change after this. Maybe at the very top of the instructions. Article, create an interview prep GPT. Hello everyone, today I'm thrilled to share with you an exciting journey I embarked on. Bam, building the GPT. All right, let's just go ahead and stop you there, champ. Loved it. It was great. Let's look at it published. I think we're going to get better outputs that way. Also, we're going on 40 minutes here. I don't want to keep y'all too long. Let's just see if we get the F style here. And here to an F style pattern. This doesn't feel like F style. Well, that kind of looks like F style. Core features, questions for interviewers, development and insights. Hell yeah. Love this. Oh my God. That's so good. All right. I can live with that. Let's give it one more go. So day 5, I don't even know which GPT that was because the days kind of blend together. I'll know as soon as it starts outputting, but let's see what we get here. As long as we don't hit the usage cap. I feel like I can see myself getting more and more pale as these videos go on and it's hardcore wintertime. Okay, Eric's List, a customized GPT. Now the funny part is they misspelled my name in the transcript because it just comes from my words. Imagine a tool that can analyze. That's exactly what I set out to create. Developing the tool. Now this is sick in my opinion. This is very, very cool. Technical challenges was configuring the tool to make assumptions about vague listings. Nice. Try Eric's List. And then I can put the video down here too. This is very to the point. And it kind of covers it all. Simply post a link. Each analysis is presented. The challenges. Cool. Now, I didn't give it much detail. Ooh, let's see if I can go back, actually. Here we go. Thank you. Please generate a thumbnail image for that article that is simple and uses icons and clean imagery. Let's just see what that gets us. Because I did not... Dolly's built into all these, which is wild. You know, a few months ago, having access to build something like this with Dolly very integrated into it, as well as code interpreter and browsing with Bing. It's just wild. Oh, let's see. What is the aspect ratio of let's just do it like a YouTube thumbnail of a blog thumbnail. I don't know. Cool. I wonder if there's a way. You can go back and edit. Please generate a thumbnail image in 69. Let's see. We're definitely getting close to the usage cap now. It's exciting. I think in the last 3 videos I've hit the usage cap, which means that I'm not allowed to use GPTs that are live anymore. You can still edit them, but you really can't get too crazy deep in there. And you have to go back to 3.5 or working in the editor. All right. Oh, I like it. You know, it's not perfect. This is for Eric's list, huh? I guess that's me. Actually, I have a microphone. Does that look like me? Maybe. You be the judge. That's sick. So, let's say, let's just try one more thing. Sorry, folks. I know it's long. Let's go in here. Final touch. I want this markdown. Create a thumbnail image designed to symbolize the article. It should use clean lines and simple imagery. All right, let's do one we haven't done yet. Day 4. What the hell did we build on day 4? Okay, why can't I pull that in? Why are you acting silly? There you go. Don't be silly, GPT. Don't not be silly. Yada bing, bada boom. I want to see, it'll be very fun to see if it outputs automatically a thumbnail. Pin post, simplifying expression. Oh, that's a good intro for the most part. It's not really doing the F style perfectly, but it's not doing it horribly. And I think I could add a few little line breaks in here just manually. So I think this gets us 90% of the way there. Honestly, that's what this whole channel should be called, 90% of the way there. None of these GPTs are 100% perfect. You know, I think Prompt Perfect's maybe the most perfect one I've built, and that's not a pun because it has it in the name. It actually calls an external API, and I put a lot of time into it. Let's see what happens. Generate a thumbnail. Will it do it? Will it do it in 16.9? Let's put that in as the conversation starter as well. Because I know that this makes thumbnails, and you will know that this thing makes thumbnails, but other people, they might not know. That's a good one. It's got the name pin post in there. It's got a pin next to it. Holy crap. Very cool. I'm going to turn off web browsing. That's really sweet, though. Sweet. I think that's a good spot. I think we could call it, honestly. I'm going to update and make it public, which means I'll put the link down below. You have to copy and paste the link because YouTube doesn't believe that I'm a human, not a robot. I mean, can't blame them. Let's go ahead and let's just do a little day 6 and see what happens. And then we'll generate a little thumbnail. And then this will be the last one, I swear. Even if it's not that great, we'll just let it roll. And I can maybe fine tune it more in my own little time. This is going to usage cap me almost 100%. Let's see. Just like a perfect way to light it off, get usage capped. Idea Brew, AI assisted creativity. Man, I do wish that the F style was more prevalent. That might be a GPT I put on the ideas list real quick. F style. F style writing assistant. Oh, no! Network error. Get out of here. Usage cap. Usage cap. Usage cap. Oh. Still let me fly free. Yeah, if you don't have to regenerate your outputs regularly, you're not using ChatGPT enough, and you need to step your game up because you're a rookie. And all these other people using AI are going to just hurdle over you in every single field. You should be using this stuff. That's very important and extremely helpful. Like this, I could hypothetically write 10 blogs in less than an hour with this. And look, it's creating the image at the end. Let's go. No, it got an error. Let's see. Oh no, what happened? Okay. I didn't mean to click that. Stay over there. Oh no, it won't create it. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, that was fucking like overtime right there. Oh, the usage cap. That's why. That's perfect timing. Oh, Daddy can't go back for another 2 hours and 15 minutes. That is a shame. Let's go ahead and look at the... All right. We have Script Scribe. So try it out if you want to. Like this video if you want to. And come back because we will be creating another one. We might actually just create the blog next time, which is not a GPT. But, using this portion of the day to build it would be much more productive for me than spending other time doing it. So, yeah, we'll see you then.